Hey guys, Dr. Metheus here, back with some more of our Wolves beta save, FM24. We have the Carabao Cup. We had a crazy Carabao Cup game last episode. We beat Man City. No, don't take that away from me. I know Erling Haaland did not play that game, but it was a win nonetheless. Then we're going to play Chelsea and then Aston Villa to round out the episode before we work our way into December, which I'm going to play most of December, and then we'll be back with the January transfer window. So, without further ado, let's get right into this one because we have a couple of games to go through. We left off, I think, this Everton game last episode. We took on Brighton. That was a 2-0 win. Benjamin Seska with 2 goals, and we pretty much dominated Brighton across the board. But that was not the case against Fulham. We're up and down. We are so inconsistent that we lost to Fulham. So, hopefully it doesn't come to bite us against Bournemouth, but we need something. And our competitions here, looking at the Premier League, we are 8th at 16 points, so just outside the European spots. Remember, I think this is the year where the European spots kind of expand, so really, when it comes to England, 5th is what we need for Champions League football. So 8th is about what you need. If no one else wins the cup down here, 8th is what you need to kind of get into European football. So let's hope for a good bit, but we're still in both cups, so there's nothing to worry about there. One thing also to not worry about is partnerships. We have some. We have a partnership going on up top, although it's not particularly good. It'll kind of suss itself out. Sancho Livramento, this one just went through. Maybe better. Who knows? Midfield just needs to play better and really decent in the defense. Now, I've had questions in the back of my head of Martel. Is he really the guy to come in and get us a win here? Or is it Endrick? I'm going to make this change. It's Endrick. I'm going to start putting Endrick up top. Martel will be the sub on the bench. Dachshund Fofana will come in as needed. I'm fine with Dachshund Fofana coming in as needed because, well, it's Endrick's time. Endrick is playing great. Martel has played great, but Martel's played better. I'm switching it back. Okay, Wolves against Brighton. We can't play Darlow because he's injured. Nuri's out with injury. He'll be back the next games. So, nothing crazy. Cody is unhappy because we did not get an extra quality in goalkeeping, but I mean, what do you want me to do? I don't want to replace our goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, they're all League One, and then we brought in Cox, who could be as good, but it just comes down to the fact that, I mean, he's a decent Premier League player, and Cox is still a League One player, so we'll kind of see how that works. We might be spending money on a goalkeeper. We do have 33, but we are racking up the overall negative budgets, and we are gonna start going in a negative if we don't watch it. So let's get this going. Good European ball would help us with that, but also probably selling some other players might help it, like Anthony Martel will probably be sold at the end of the year. That'll help us a bit. Okay, so let's put it through. Let's see if we can get something. I'm feeling good. Wolves. Let's play how we know to. This is against Bournemouth, so let's not get outclassed. After beating City and the previous cup game, we don't want to get outclassed by Bournemouth. It is Bournemouth. So let's be smart here. And possession's about equal. No one has any shots left. A couple of fouls. There's 2 shots. We finally had the first shots of the game. Let's go back to Mansverk. Playing it to Ignacio. Looking around. Gomes plays over the top. Sesko looking for the cross. It's not there. Samidu over Gomes. Shot. Blocked. Sancho. Not again. And Winks puts himself in front of that shot. We had the pressure there. The pressure was on. We just could not convert that. Ignacio with the kick. And the goalkeeper Nito is going to come up with it. Encourage the boys. Another opportunity. Here seconds later. Loftus-Cheek. Mansverk. A little dribbling. Gomes. Top of... I'm going to say top of the key, which is technically a basketball term, but top of the box. Ignacio here is going to take himself this set piece. Going in near post. We are not going to win it. Martel's there. But nothing's going to happen from that. We've had all the opportunities in the world. We just have not converted them. We have just not converted them. Do I feel like Martel's just not playing up to speed. Anchu's going in. Ignacio does head it away. Gomes isn't going to win that. Rothwell looking. Going to center it. Sesko's going to get in the way of that one, but that touch is way too heavy. A shot hits the post from 25 yards out, and that was the best opportunity for both teams to score. The closest opportunity at that. And I don't like that. Ball's done so well. So we're going to put out and we're going to go attacking. I'm going to demand more. Let's see how it works. Livramento in with the throw into Sancho. Plays it back to Mansverk. Mansverk to Gomes. Gomes wants to dribble it up. Looking. Finds Loftus-Cheek. Shot. And Nito puts it around the post. That's another good one. Another good save. Ignacio with the corner far side. Gonna play it in. Looking for Mansverk. He's not there. Rudiez is our former team. Our team member. Out here giving us a pain. I might just replace the entire top 3 at this point. Maybe plays it over. Gomes. Well, that's not there. We're just not seeing it. Shot. Jose Sa actually saves us. I'm demanding more. Let's go. I'm demanding that we play better. And it's not working. My demands are not being met. Okay. So, with that in mind, Sancho, you're coming down the Mezzala. Hendrick, you're playing up top. Dacho Fofana is going to be playing up top. Dacho Fofana is playing there. Sesko, you're going to be the attacking forward. The other change I'm going to do is... I mean, Sancho's not playing well. But he's playing okay. You know what? Let's do this. Sancho, you're going to be over here. I'm going to switch these two. Endrick has played that. Otherwise, what we're going to do is... we're going to keep this for the next 2 minutes. We're likely going to make a couple more changes. Okay. A couple more changes here. Smidus, get him out. We're going to put Collins. Actually, let's get Kill. Let's switch that. And then let's grab Bella out, and then we'll put Collins in here. The only thing I got. Because our if we go into a shootout, which you do if we don't score, It's gonna be Sesko, Fofana, Sancho, Hendrick, Gomes. Cross there, and that hits off the post. Get in there, let's go. Jadon Sancho gets his foot in there. VAR is gonna take a look at this. This is gonna be somewhat close. And they say he got it. Let's go. Let's go. Off the post. Nacho, at least it goes off his body there. We made 4 subs. We can still do this. There we go. So that's Jaden Anthony out there. Winks. Looking around, he's going to play it deep. Gilman's going to win it in the air. Sancho back to Jose Sa, and we will reset this. Balance up to Hendrick. Back to Mansverk. Ignacio. Plays it forward, Kilman. Kilman playing it forward. Sancho looking. Movement. Dodge for Fofana, makes a break. Fofana with the shot and into the back of the net. Datro Fofana. His 3rd goal of the year. And let's go. It's Hendrick and Fofana doing work. Let's go. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. Hudson Oduwai is going to come in. Forgot to use that 5th sub. Not a big deal. He's not going to have a rating, but it's okay. Let's go up to Sancho, looking around. This time, Sancho turn. Oh, was there. Kilman. Back to Mansverk, up to Datro Fofana. Datro looking. Livramento, cross in. Sesko header. That's a goal. 5th of the season. And just like that, within about a 25-minute span, we have 3 goals. Maybe it's because of the attacking. Maybe it's because of the playmakers. I don't know. And I feel like our bench is probably one of the deepest ones in the league when it comes to youngsters and how I feel about it. Sancho takes this one away. Back to Mansverk. Plays it out to Livramento. Livramento plays it up to Datro Fofana. Datro back to Hendrick. Hendrick shot, goal. Hendrick, let's go. Hendrick. Hendrick. It's Fofana out here just dishing the ball around. What do we do here? Are we about to make a change? No, no, right? I'm not, am I, right? That's a good question. Datro Fofana in. No way, right? I'm not crazy. Am I crazy enough to do this? You know what? I am crazy enough to do it. We're going to keep Martel. I think Fofana is good to come in. But we've learned that if Fofana wants to come in, we can change that. Okay. So I'm going to play the 2 games that we have in between this before we come back with the Chelsea and Aston Villa game. I'm going to play Leicester City and Crystal Palace. All right, so we are back. Game against Chelsea. This one's going to be a little difficult because, well, Sesko on international duty got banged up in Slovenia's defeat against Norway, so he's out 2 to 4 weeks with a groin strain. Dr. Fofana cannot play in this one because we loaned him from Chelsea, so he can't play against his parent team. I failed with that. And so what we're going to play up top is Anthony Martel is going to be the complete forward up top. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Hendrick's going to be the attacking forward, Sancho out wide, and we are just going to see what we can steal from here. So, yeah. Let's submit the team. This is Chelsea. This is a big top of the table team. And unfortunately, having one injury like that with Sesko was just not a good thing. That's unfortunate. So here we go. We're in a decent form. Maybe it would have been helpful to go balanced left and right. Okay, I've not seen that. Mason Mount be out on wide instead of Kai Havertz. Okay. I've not seen that one. Let's encourage the boys. Gomes gonna play it up to Hendrick. Hendrick back to Sancho. Sancho Gomes. Loftus-Cheek is gonna get fouled in the box. Let's go. Who's gonna take? No, I don't want that. I want penalties. Who's gonna take this penalty? Martel's gonna take this penalty. Okay. Anthony Martel with this amazing bald head. Well, I'm not bald because there's some hair here because of it being cut. But I got the vibes. I got the vibes for you, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get it in. 6th goal of the season. Anthony Martel puts it in. Okay. We'll take it. I thought maybe Hendrick was offsides in the run up to that play for the penalty, but he stayed onside, so can't be angry with that. Our possession is great. Now, our defense is playing absolutely spectacular this season. To the point that I don't want to kind of replace anyone as that one, Hendrick. Give it a go, my son. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Why? Come on, Hendrick. You were the chosen one. Hendrick. Havertz going up. Okay. Smeedu coming through. He's got a little speed on him. Looking. There's the cross. Martel has himself another goal. That bounces around a couple of Chelsea players. I think it actually... Maybe Hendrick was up in the box as well, getting his foot on that, bouncing around. We'll take it. Yep, that's Hendrick in there. So it's actually off Colwill, which bounces off the keeper, which bounces back to Anthony Martel. Loftus-Cheek is going to go down. With this in mind, who do I want to play here? I actually think we play... Fernandez can play there. He's 10. His finishing is not great. Let's bring up Gomes and let's get in Paredes. Paredes, you're gonna play up here. I don't know if this is how we're gonna play the rest. I mean, hopefully the injury isn't that big to Loftus-Cheek. Otherwise, we're gonna have to think about who we're gonna play in that position. Could it be Hendrick at Mezzala? I don't know. Oh well, back to Chalaba. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Plays it deep. Livramento is there. Playing great this season. Paredes gonna play it across. Not the smartest play or cross. Mansverk though, playing some good defense. You love to see it. Sterling, Havertz, back of the goal. No pressure. Paredes. Just calm down, my guy. Calm down, Paredes. Let's me do out here. Play it back to Bella. Paredes, you've played at PSG. You've played in the big moments. Play? How I know you can play? Oh my god, Livermore hit you. But and luckily Mason Mount put that way over the net. Well, not even away. I'm trying to make myself feel better about that. Mansverk struggling out here. We might put Paredes and we might do some changes. Okay, we're gonna do some changes here. Mansverk is struggling, so Paredes is gonna be here. Gomes, we're gonna put you back. Actually, here we're gonna pull in this. We're gonna do this. If this doesn't work, we're gonna switch around again. I'm happy what we have on the scoreboard. I need more from the boys. So I'm going to demand more. I need harder play from you. From you lot, I need it. I've already made 2 changes. Paredes does have a partner in Livramento at this point. Okay, so the changes on here. Let's go with Sancho just not having a good day today, but I want to keep him in. Hendrick is doing all right. Let's pull back. Let's pull Hendrick back for Gomes. Nitu will go up top. Or should Jadon Sanchez go up top? Nope. Nitu's gonna go up top. We could do Nato. Or Silva. Fabio Silva. Out wide? For Sancho? Yeah, let's go Fabio Silva. Here out wide. I think. Honestly, it would probably be best to do this. And do this. Wilfred Nato. But Nato's only 5'7", so it's probably better to do this. Actually, Fabio Silva can win those balls out in there. Okay, the last sub we're gonna do is likely gonna be Nori. We'll get him in for Midu. Okay. That is what we are going to do. A little bit of musical chairs at positions. It's not the worst of things, but we're putting some good pressure on Chelsea. There it is. Fabio Silva in the back of the net. We had them playing around back here instead of Mendy just booting it down the field, which is what this pressure is supposed to do, is force opposing teams to just kick it down the field. Well, that was just a lackadaisical pass. Fabio Silva makes them pay. I wasn't particularly sure who should play up there. Silva was the right choice. He was able to put it in the back of the net. 3-1 over Chelsea right now. And we are looking like a side that is worthy of being at the top of the table. Hendrick back to Paredes. We are playing it around. I like how we're playing it. Up to Martel. Good cut in. Fabio Silva going up. Hendrick has to touch it. Martel shot. Martel. Is that a hat trick? That is a hat trick for Anthony Martel. He is up here doing work after being released on a free from Manchester United. Out here still scoring hat tricks. Maybe never scored hat tricks. I don't know. I haven't followed his career much, but in this life, in this reality, in our football manager reality, he just put us up 4-1 over Chelsea. Ramos struggling up top. Martel gonna have another go at it. Well, he wants to have another go at it. We have about 4 minutes left. Endrick, not a great pass. Not a great pass. Mason Mount leading the counter on our third. Out looking, cross, and there's a sea of yellow jerseys. Sterling with a shot. Looks like it bounced off a Wolves player. 4-2. I mean, that's garbage time goal. Martel with a 10.0 right now. Silva 7.4. Really good on the backside. Giancarlo Ignacio with a 7.4. Livramento with a 7. I mean, that was a good performance from the boys. Let's go. And that propels us up to 6th because it's a very tight table up top. I mean, it's very tight. It's only 9 points between Tottenham in 9th and Liverpool in 1st. Wow. So at least we'll have Dacho Fofana back. We will have that. Loftus-Cheek is out with a twisted ankle, 3 to 6 weeks. Ooh, that is going to be a bit of a stressful time. Fofana is back. Sesko is out 2 to 4 weeks. Who takes that position? Well, it has to be Endrick, right? Endrick as a Metsala? I mean, can we compare him? Is the coach report? There's one of these where we can actually compare it. Stats, a form, analysis. Oh, we actually have to compare him to someone. Okay, let's compare him to Hudson, who would normally take over that. I think it's here, attributes. Here we go. Midfielder role, let's say Metsala on attack. In reality, it's Endrick. We're gonna play Endrick. Endrick, my boy, you're playing for Loftus-Cheek. And because of this injury, Dacho Fofana is going to play up top. And that's how we're going to play this. Unfortunate for Loftus-Cheek. Who's going to play in this stead? Campbell, maybe? Adoa? Maybe Adoa. Maybe Adoa. If we need him. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Let's get these guys that are not match fit. I'm actually surprised that Sylvia actually did that. Let's get them match fit. Okay. This is what we're going to play. It's a Metsala. I know he doesn't like it. It's okay. He's going to learn this new position. You don't have a choice. Okay. Hendrik is going to be learning this. At least he knows the familiarity, so at least it's a position issue more than anything, which I'm fine with. For this portion, let's get in some, say, some more technical stuff for this week. Like here, get in some more ball distribution, get in some more ball retention. Let's get in some more play from the back, I think. Just to see if we can get him up to somewhat of a speed. We'll see. So I'm put a cut here. Aston Villa's up next, and well, hopefully our changes, Dr. Fofana can do something. Sesko's going to be out. The meat and potatoes of the schedule, we're going to lose Loftus-Cheek, so there's that. Here we go. Aston Villa, last game of this episode. A little bit of a different look that we're going to be seeing. I think we saw this earlier this season. We were able to get through it, I think, with Middlesbrough, I think it was. But we are familiar at playing a 5-2-2-1. This is what we're going with today because of the injuries. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek is out, and then Benjamin Sesko is still out for probably the next 3 games or so, because we start going to Sheffield United in 3 games or 3 days, and then Manchester United in 7 days. I don't see Sesko being ready for either one of those games, so probably he's 3 games out maybe. Loftus-Cheek is definitely out at least for the next 5 games or so. What that means is Martel is going to move over to the attacking forward. Fofana is going to be the complete forward, and Hendrik will be the Mezzala. And hopefully, just hopefully, we can get something. So, it is Aston Villa. We are relying on the young players to do something. Hendrik doesn't like being played out of position. I know, my guy. We need you. You're the team player. I'm sorry we have to put you in a position that is not very helpful for you, but you have scored from that position. So, I mean, you give me some hope, dreams, satisfaction, something that you'll be able to play from there. Okay, long throw in. We haven't seen this. Cash. Ooh, that's a good throw in. Ignacio is going to win in the air. Dr. Fofana is going to chase the ball. Ramsey's shot going to be wide right. And we look to get something, and it's not anything here. Hendrik's playing decent there. The man more. Okay, Sancho's going to take the set piece. The shot is over. Martinez doesn't have to try to save it. Let's go a little bit attacking. Maybe that will help a little bit. And let's demand more. Come on, boys. They are gassed right now, but this is a very difficult formation to fight through. I don't like what I saw with this team. Let's fire them up. Let's look fired up. Let's encourage. Let's go. Alex Moreno going to be stopped by Smidu. Looking around. We're going to hold it. I got Smidu again. João Gomes. Gomes looking. Plays up to Martel. Over to Hendrik. Hendrik is going to look. Hendrik shot. And that is not a good finish. Hendrik. That's unfortunate. We're not seeing it up top either. Mansverk is going to take a header. He could have just did something with that. Okay, at least he intercepts that. Plays it up. João Gomes. Counterattack. Gomes is going to play it out to Martel. Not a great pass by Martel. And definitely not a great pass by Sancho. Giving it all the way back. Simone out to Berg. And that's right at Sa. Okay, do we need to make a change? Do that. Think. What's all Sancho? I mean, it's the same regardless. Maybe get Endrick up top. Still don't like that. I still don't like that. Okay, let's get the ball. Maybe we can do something. Plays it up. Ramsey. Aston Villa. They are decent counterattack, and we are attacking. That's over the top. The cross is there. Ramsey, the header. Jose Sa has enough time to move across. Let's encourage the boys. Cash with the long throw. Ignacio's going to win it. Here we go. Sancho looking. He wants to challenge. Fine with the challenge. Over to Mansverk. Mansverk. Smidu is gonna take it back to Endrick. And there's the Datro Fofana, and Datro misses it. Datro misses. Endrick, good service, and Datro Fofana misses. Oh, that hurts. That was probably the best opportunity we've had so far. Livramento out to Endrick. Datro, good through ball. Smidu has to come for it. And Datro Fofana finishes that. Okay. He redeems himself. Alright, we're going to make some changes just because we need to. Endrick's going to come up top for Martel. Sancho's going to come out. We're going to put in Nato. Adai's going to come in for Hudson Odai. We're going to move that around. Smitty want a yellow card. He's on a yellow card in this game, but not a yellow card in general. Okay, Nuri's going to come in. The other one we're going to do is Mansverk's going to come out. Paredes is going to come in. And our last one is going to likely be Gomes? Livramento? Which one? Gomes. Gomes is going to come out. We're going to put in Silva. That's still probably not a good smart idea. Let's do that. Fabio Silva he's not going to like playing there, but hey, we got something going. We just have to hold it. Diego Carlos just made a mistake, and sometimes mistakes are meant to be taken advantage of. Let's go. I can't say we're not playing bad. It's just we are playing smart. Okay, we are playing smart. They're exhausted, and we've actually rotated a bit, which has been helpful, but the rotation could bite us if we have an insane goal of a cross or just a distance. Diego Carlos trying to play it up, and that's over the bar. That could have been just ugly. That's their center back taking a shot too. I'm gonna praise the boys for that. There's a center back taking a shot. We centered around him taking not a high percentage shot, which leads to the 1-0 win. Now, it's a great win. I would like us to beat Aston Villa a lot better than that. That puts us up in the Champions League spots. Or the Europa League spots. So it puts us up there fighting for a European spot. That's what matters. And yeah, we're worth it. The board loves us. The board loves us. The finances don't love us, but the board loves us. The supporters not so much. But wait, let's not worry about the supporters. The board, okay? The board love us. They're pleased. One thing I did not notice. Where is it? It's here. I want to bring this up. I think it's in competitions. That club info. It's in this tab. Their sponsorship income. So we could be with the big boys if we start getting up here. It's possible. Also, state is tickets. I mean, we are selling a lot of tickets. The revenue is not as much as we hope, but the fact is, we are not actually are you serious? Are we not filling our stadium? 30,85.2. That's a weird thing. We are. I know it's not gonna matter. Likely. How far out can Malino be handed? 50,000. Hey, board. I know you're not gonna like this. I know you're gonna say, no, we don't have the money. But can we expand? We'll learn about that next episode. It'll probably be a no, but it's okay. And so where we'll come back is Crystal Palace. We drew Crystal Palace. So I think we'll round it out with Crystal Palace and Newcastle before we go into the transfer window, which we have money. We do have money. We are hemorrhaging money. We do have money. We're gonna have to sell some players before the board tells us we are just out of our mind. What? But that's fine. So Collins will likely be sold because he's unhappy, and that if we can get this transfer out to an insane amount, 70 million, we clear all our debt. Then from there, maybe we send Campbell out on loan. We get some more money. Pondence wants to leave as well. Maybe we can get 20 million there. Okay, maybe it's going to be around 15. But see, there, just those players right there, and then there's someone else that's not particularly happy. Paredes also I don't think he wants to leave. Paredes didn't want to leave. I think it was Cody that wanted to leave. Well, he's staying here. If we're going to sell Collins, he's staying here. I don't want to spend more money than I want to, and that means we are also going to sell some of these goalkeepers because this is insane. Carl Darlow, he's leaving or we're cutting him. One of the two. Bentley, you're going to stay here probably. Actually, I'm probably going to sell him as well. Sarkic can stay, and then Cox is the one that we have to have something. We have to have something. We might send him out alone because this man is doing absolute work, and I would not mind having him. The goal is to afford Hendricks 60. Hendricks is 20. It's Dr. Fofana that's 60. So we are going to have to somehow get 80 million in loans in transfer fee. I mean, if we have Champions League football, they might give us 86 million. You never know. And then we just buy 2 players and that would be it. But that's besides the point, guys. It's okay. Also, Nitu wants to be out. It's another 25 million. I think we have enough money to make a couple of players. And we can even out this finance to where at least we won't have an insane amount negative. We'll just be in negative 66 million because that's just what we operate on. Just negative. We're not selling our core players. That's for sure. All right. So that is going to be the end of this episode. I'm feeling good. This formation is weird that this is actually working. I've never actually went with an asymmetric formation like this. I like it. I like it. So we'll just keep on playing it, see what happens. So thanks for hanging out. We'll leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.